Alright guys, welcome again to Shane Complains. I'm trying to make this video real quick. First and foremost, please understand something. These are my opinions. These are how I feel about different topics. Okay? I have a right to my opinion, just like you guys have a right to disagree with my opinion and state your own opinion. Okay, and that's when you guys can comment below and tell me what you guys think and how you feel. Now, this is not to attack reality shows and say don't watch reality shows, they're stupid, and all kind of stuff. It's up to you. Okay, I'm just stating my opinion on how I feel about them. Do I watch reality shows? No, I don't watch reality shows. Okay, it's already been very well documented, and people already know that reality shows are staged. I'm sorry if you didn't know that before. Reality shows are staged. 100%. I don't know what they, what I mean, maybe like 90%. I don't know. They could be 50-50. I don't know. But at some point, all reality shows are staged. So anyway, I'm not gonna name shows or whatever and all kind of stuff. But you guys should probably know what shows I'll be talking about. The reason why I do not watch them because they have women as like it seems like they're objects, okay, and they have no sense. It doesn't matter what's up here. It only matters how big your breasts are. It doesn't matter how big your ass is. It doesn't only matter what kind of jewelry you have, what kind of. I mean, it kind of the whole jewelry thing and clothes or whatever. Pretty much man and female, but for the most part, there's one particular reality show that I'm talking about. And I'm not trying to name the name, but you guys know what show I'm talking about. Realistically, you guys know. I don't think, they really understand. I mean, maybe they do. They're just, collecting checks, so they probably don't care. But it's just that you're making women come off as egotistical, I mean, it's like superficial. I mean, I can use all these different words, and you shouldn't do that. I mean, the people that watch these shows are young individuals, young people, for the most part. And they see that, if I marry maybe an athlete, if I marry, somebody with money, I don't have to have sense for that. All I have to have is, big breasts and a big ass or whatever. This is a message that's been given to your daughter, given to your niece, given to your cousin, your female cousin, whatever. These are the messages, and this is what I have a problem with. These are the women, these are the people that are idolized or worshipped. Oh, I don't like reality shows, but it's my guilty pleasure. I hear that excuse all the time. But you watch it, you're supporting it. If you watch it, you're supporting it. You're supporting that message. Let me get that Gucci bag. Let me get that. Let me get that chain. It baffles my mind. I mean, honestly, I watch Family Guy. I get more stimulation from Family Guy. I learn more about social topics, about political topics, than I do from reality shows. I guess more of a message from a cartoon than a reality show. Does that even make sense? And it's just baffled to me. It's baffling to me. J. Cole, a rapper, great rapper, lyricist, even called it out. He said it. And I'm going to put that on a link in the bottom. So a link to the song that he has. Explaining how I feel about it. That's why sometimes I have it on repeat. It's crazy. Talking about how some of these girls, they can't read. But they're making all this money. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to knock anybody's hustle though. This is how you're making your money. This is how you put your food in your kid's stomach and all kind of stuff. Go right ahead. I'm not trying to stop you from doing that. But this message for people out there that watch the shows. Think about what you're watching if you want to, but think about what you're watching. Don't try to mimic them. Don't try to become them. Don't try to be them. Use your head. Get your education, do that kind of stuff. You don't gotta marry somebody or whatever, these girls do to get ahead in life. Or make these tapes and get ahead of life. Or do these favors. to get ahead in life. 2015. Women have rights too. You know, they don't gotta be staying home and taking care of the kids and doing all the stuff anymore. No, women can get jobs. There's women CEOs out there. So I'm saying that. I mean, how about you make a reality show about a CEO, a female CEO, you know, and see what happens with that. I mean, granted, it probably won't get much views, or probably people won't watch it because it's a female. Yeah, one's a female, and two, she's not popping a boob out or doing some crazy stuff to sell herself. I mean, Oprah should do it. I mean, maybe she could probably have a show of herself, but maybe Oprah, her network, could probably do that show. You know, or the O Network or whatever it's called. You know, just give a better message than let me sleep with this guy to get ahead. Let me marry this guy to get ahead. You know, I don't have to. I don't have to know what 2 + 2 is. But you know what? I have a fat butt. You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to attack anybody. I might come like I'm being very malicious, but I'm sorry if I am. But it bothers me when most of these problems, these social problems, little girls are having, and all these little disorders big girls are having, is just because of watching these shows. I'm not saying it's the number one reason. I'm sorry if I'm coming off like that. I'm not saying that. But it's one of the reasons. One of the reasons why a lot of females have little issues with themselves. You know, looking for approval, or looking for you know, just looking for happiness. Instead of finding it in themselves, they gotta find it from somewhere else, and it's, you know what I mean. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. But anyway, I don't want to go on too much, you know. But this is how I feel about reality shows, you know, and Pacific ones. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, you know. Like, but this is that baffles me too. One thing though, before I go away, it's Lamar Odom. He had organ failure. But then, like, a few days later, he's back texting, doing all this stuff. You know? If you have organ... I'm not a doctor, but if you have organ failure and all that type of stuff, I mean, you're probably going to probably take some time to get it functioning again. You know? I mean, maybe he might end up getting his show now. Maybe he did it for publicity. Maybe he did it for... I don't know. I hope not. I hope to God not. But that's what some people do. They sell themselves to make that buck, or sell themselves to do what they got to do. I mean, I'm not trying to knock anybody's hustle, but that's what it kind of seems to me. And a lot of people agree with me too. But anyway, guys, so like I said though, looking below, and look at watch the J. Cole video. Listen to the lyrics. He's a rapper. I call him more like a lyricist because he speaks. He tells a story and he actually makes sense. Okay, so listen to his voice, listen to the lyrics, and hear what he has to say. Listen to the message. All right. Anyway, any comments, questions, or concerns, just hit me on my email or leave a comment below. All right, guys. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate you watching. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. It's not to attack reality shows, but to inform people about reality shows. Okay, and the effect it's having on young Americans, or not young Americans, I don't say, you know, just Americans, but young people, you know, not just females, males too, you know. It's not just attack on females, but, or not directed towards females, but to everybody. All right, guys, once again, any comments, questions, concerns, anything, right below. All right, thanks again, guys. All right, have a good one.